life stories and your wonderful pictures, always so artistic, and your motivating life stories. I just love it, love it, love it, love it.
I also think that there should be a road to redemption.
We got a redemption here. This is a nice shout out.
Yep. Go ahead and do your intro.
Oh, this is the intro?
Yeah, go ahead and do yours, the one you like to do. And then I'll
This
do
is
mine.
Road to Redemption Podcast. Going live. Lights, cam, action.
There it is, Road to Redemption Podcast with Nate the Train. We are in the studio. We're doing it full out. We got the studio set up. We've been working on it all day, only to abandon everything at the very last second and go about as raw as you can to record this. Nate the Train, what's
We
up,
got it
baby?
going on. It's
We
going good.
got the champ.
We
in
got
the
to put
house.
together. We out here on the road to redemption.
There it is. Nate, tell the people, so most people, I've talked about you multiple times on the podcast. This is going to be the first real encounter that they've had with you. Tell them about yourself, tell them where you're from, give them a little bit of backstory, and then where you're training at, what's currently going on.
This your boy Nate the Train, the only Nate the Train. You can follow me on Instagram, look me up YouTube, just type in 3 words, Nate the Train. It's really easy. I'm just a fighter, man. That's what I do. You like good fights, you like what I do, and straight out of Clarksville, baby. And you can look that up too. We do our thing over here.
So, Nate, you always rep Clarksville hard. Why is it so important to you that Clarksville gets put on? Because there's tons of people that fight, they don't really mention it. Yeah, it's mentioned every time that they say where you fight out of, but you make sure people know you're out of Clarksville. Why?
I mean, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
If I was from somewhere else, I'd go with that, you know what I mean? It's like I go with the Titans come Tennessee, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So
Yeah,
to
Kentucky
me,
playing the Vols, who you going for? You got to go for the Vols. But we real close to Kentucky, though, where we live. It's where we bleed into
to
the
me,
blue love.
even being a vet, when I think Tennessee, I would think Nate the Train before I would think Fort Campbell, only because I was never stationed here at Campbell.
Okay.
So if you had to think of like what's the champ of Clarksville, you would say Nate the Train, not 101st. That's not really what takes over the city. It would be Nate.
Shit, I want to say that. Them boys, hey, the 101.
I don't think you
got
can
some
go anywhere
killers.
where people don't know who you are.
Okay, yeah.
The
yeah.
MMA community here in Clarksville
Everybody
is
that
pretty
know
big.
it, fighting around here, yeah, they know Nate the
They've
Train.
at least heard of it. They've seen the flyer.
And you can know Nate the Train. Just type in it on the internet, Nate the Train, right now. Kids, men, women, anybody, please
Where you
follow
training
me.
out of. It's important, yes. Everyone go follow Nate.
I need it, man. That's what it's all about this time
Is
of
it?
age. It's like,
Do they
ain't
care?
it though?
They
Can we get
care
some
about that?
followers? Yeah, that's
Really
what it's
is.
all about. You want that money, get them
The
followers.
promotions.
Follow me. I post shit sometimes, man. I need to post more. Just please follow me.
Nate, unlike, well, I mean, I don't want to say unlike many other fighters because I don't freaking know, and well, we can swear on here, but you actually do other shit. You actually maintain a house and like have a family and do.
Yeah.
How in the fuck do you manage that when you
Oh,
train
man.
3 times a day? And then, you know, not to give specifics out, but like if you have a family emergency at the house like you had tonight,
Yeah.
you told them, you were like, I got a podcast to go do.
Yeah.
It's the fight game.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, I've always heard that the most successful people, the most successful fighters are not the fighters with the entourage, they're fighters with the wives, right?
I would
And
agree.
families, right? They doing it for a reason. I mean, I do it for my people. I do it for me selfishly because I love this shit, but everything trickles down to other reasons why, you know what I mean? So you can pull from all that.
What was the first reason? So, from what I've talked to you, you were in high school. What went from high school to fighting? Give that transition.
High school to fight. All right, high school to fight, man. I ran track in high school, got a scholarship to this little JUCO in Kansas Community College. Ran track there for a couple of years, and then I like running track, but I mean, it wasn't something I played football. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In high school, ever since the 3rd grade and shit.
Yeah, a couple
And I
years.
did that. It's crazy how I play football and I don't even care about it. You know what I mean? It's
Sure.
not even. It's like it never happened.
Right.
Sure.
And so I know that one day I'm gonna look back on this fight shit like, damn, it's like that shit never even happened. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? it's gonna be like, damn, I'm a whole different person now. I just wonder who I'm gonna be. You know, he's like, damn, I'm gonna be 10 years, you know what I mean?
For sure. But you were doing something at some point in your life where you were like, why don't I just fight?
I mean, to be honest with you, one time I was with some buddies in the dorm, I forget their names, and we was watching it. First time I ever seen some UFC fight. I was watching it, and I was like thinking to myself, they was kind of small cats, probably like 155, I think, maybe not. But I was just thinking, I don't know what they was, but I was like, man, I think I could whoop them. Because I always was fighting as growing up anyways. I mean, who wasn't fighting as a kid, you know what I mean? Get into fights, like, what's up, bitch? Everybody got friends, know that friends cause fights, man. Sure. I bet you won't hit them. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I grew up in Clarksville, there's a bunch of GIs running around here, you know what I mean? Yeah. 18-year-old, just out the house, you know what I mean? So, I mean, we grew up fighting with everybody.
Just trying to be wild.
Playing sports and fighting is crazy. It's kind of like easy transition. Is do it all as one. Fuck it. Fight as a sport.
Okay, so
I remember when I left college, I told my boy, it's my track coach, his name is James White, man. That's a cool cat, really good guy, man. I told him, man, I'm about to go try this fight and shit.
Okay.
I remember telling him that.
Just because you saw the fight on TV?
Man, I remember growing up, man, we put the gloves on, man. I always put the boxing gloves on.
We did that a few times.
Out in the backyard with bigger cats and shit, do real well, man. I always did real well.
Right.
Real well. Especially just... Yeah, I had some good shit that I did, you know what I mean? And it kind of translated over. That's why I say fighting is like it's not, you can say I'm a fighter, but you know what I mean? A lot of people are different. A fight in them. They might be fighting something else. Fighting this. Yeah. They got one leg, they fighting this.
Sure.
They might just found out they got...
You're a physical fighter.
Lung cancer or something like that.
You operate in the sport of fighting.
I've been very humbled in the last little bit. We found out that my mother-in-law, my wife is Korean.
Yeah.
So her mom, I call her a mom, we found out that she had small cell lung cancer. Yeah. And it's humbling. What's really more humbling is when you go in there for chemo with her and you see people younger than you.
Wait up.
Right.
They getting chemo treatment, man.
Yeah.
It's like you realize that, man, we're just all lucky, bro. I'm just a fighter, bro. Follow me if you want. I want you to follow me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna put up some badass fights, but at the end of the day, I'm just fighting. You know what I mean? That's what I figure out about the fight game, man. It's like you gotta love it a whole, like more than anything, but at the same time, it really don't matter. I want to win more than anything in the world. I'm gonna fight, man. I'll kill a motherfucker ready to die, but at the same time, if I really get done in, it was by somebody that was worthy and a bad motherfucker, and I'm gonna bounce back. I'm still gonna have my family and my people, you know what I mean, my wife.
Yeah.
I got a great life. I love myself. I'm still gonna be happy. I'm gonna be like, damn, fuck. I'm gonna be pissed. It's gonna hurt bad. But I'm gonna bounce back. Everybody do. That's how the world is. Keep turning.
Yeah.
When we gone, it's gonna keep turning.
So, I've seen a few videos. You went from being in college, and it looked like you kind of started your fight career like in small bars. Was that what that was?
Man, yeah,
you had longer hair.
A little ring up in a bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time, sometimes it'd be like, man, hey, is anybody who's about 100? How much you weigh? Hey,
it literally
matching them up right there.
It looked like they just moved tables out of the way and was like, Nate.
I mean, it was kind of set up. It was pretty much organized, but it was just fitting to where it had to be. You know what I mean?
It was like a dance floor was there. Yeah.
It's amateur. It's where it should be.
Yeah, right.
It's like that old slogan from
how did you even figure out?
I mean, a bunch of motherfuckers start, and then boom, you got.
How did you figure out like, oh, I need to go there, and then I can fight on Saturday night or whatever?
Oh man, just through the venue the fight team that I was with at the time.
Oh, you just joined the fight team out of
So
college.
I was out running one time. I knew that I wanted to fight when I was done with college and shit. I was back having, partying and doing what you do when you got, doing what you do as you get older and try to figure shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And y'all still working out. So I was running around. I seen this little fight gym called Clarksville Fight Club. Boom.
Which is an old one. It's not there anymore, right?
Yeah, the location's not there no more. They moved a couple around, but we parted ways anyways. But anyway, that's how I started. And it was cool, man. I was blessed to have the opportunity to get into it, put my toe in the door. Like, anytime I get my toe in the door, I feel like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, with M1, I got my toe in the door, boom, took it over, really. They love me, I love them, I'm the champ now.
You did, how many fights you got with them?
4.
You got 4 with them. What's your total MMA career?
12-2. 8 knockouts, baby.
Yeah.
Good knockouts, too. Nice shows. Fight of the night every time. I'm getting That's what I'm excited about.
Did
man.
you get fight of the night with the last one?
Yeah, man.
You had
Fight
it.
of the night and the finish of the night, baby.
You had
Finish, everybody.
And
Celebration of the night, everything of the night. Probably walk out of the night. I'm trying to have fun with it. You know what I mean?
You definitely did have the most interesting walkout. You were tossing T-shirts and what's the guy's name? The announcer.
The
Tank,
machine.
the
yeah,
machine.
The machine. Yeah, he's cool.
He
man.
loves you.
Ian, yeah.
I didn't see him get hyped about anybody else coming out in that
Man,
tunnel
he is
except for when
cool,
you
man.
came down.
He is so cool, man. He's cool, and he's a bad motherfucker too.
He fought in
dude.
the UFC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat Frank Mir.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He's a bad dude, man. And he's cool. He's cool, real cool, man. And he got the accent too, man.
Yeah, it kind of makes him.
He got the. Hey, he's cool, man.
Makes him a little mysterious. All right, so tell people you're training down at Wildside, right? That's the majority of where your training's taking place still, right?
Yeah.
Wildside,
sure.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville,
Your coaches.
Wildside.
I don't know your coaches' names.
Oh, okay, I got a bunch of people that's on my team.
Yeah,
you know
send
what I
it.
mean? So, but the main person is my boy Mike and Angel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my main people. Other than, I mean,
Who's the
it's
owner?
it's like what I'm saying is, as every fighter, you know, they might be here. Say you got a bunch of fighters at one big camp somewhere.
Yes.
They're on one team, but at the same time, every single individual has a team.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
There's a mass
of people.
team.
There's so many people. You would be surprised at how many people that help me out, man.
Under Wildside.
Hold mitts, crack my back. You know what I mean? All kind of. Let me freeze for a little bit. All kind of shit, man. It takes so. It's just. This is when you see like that little 15 minutes or 25 minutes, or if you get lucky, a minute and a half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quick knockout. Man, you don't realize there's a whole bunch of other city behind me. Everybody kind of like, yeah, we support you.
And that's
And
what,
here, we'll let you come and do it, man. So I get a lot of stuff just because we're out here living this life this way, man.
well,
Passion sees passion. You see somebody with passion, you got passion, like, damn, they cool.
right.
That's
Yeah.
a passion, you know.
And that's how you ran into
And that's how you know people haters, because they ain't got no passion. Of course you're going to be hateful. You ain't got shit to do. And if you had shit to do, you still ain't think about some cool shit you should have done.
So, okay, when you walk out on fight night, who's in your corner?
My corner, always Mike Merriam, and my boy Angel Natal. And I just recently brought on my boy Christian Nielsen.
And then your wife is always in the.
Always my wife is with me, yes.
Your wife is always with
Yeah.
you.
That's why I was telling everybody, I was like, dang, when we go to the UFC, they paying for one person, man.
That's it.
Yeah, so unless you're the champ, really, they're paying for one person. So now that I'm the champ, they're paying for me and two people at M1, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you used to that.
So,
then. It's
but
not
with the
big.
UFC, I'm going to lose one person, you know what I mean? That's why I was messing with my coach. I say, y'all gonna flip a coin. Of course I'm going to cover him, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
of course you got to. You'd be surprised at how much it kind of costs you to
Oh, yeah.
think you want to bring this, that, your other boy, him, maybe your mama. You know what I mean? Who knows? You come up with
Depending on what
flights.
life looks like.
Come up with flights and booking hotels. My wife is great with that, man. She makes all that happen, man. You want to come? All right, boom, boom.
Your wife
boom.
is essentially your manager. She's the one that I've
She's
talked to
just-
for most of
She
the way.
is the CEO, co-CEO is what she is.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
Nate the Train LLC.
We're both CEOs. We're co-CEO. We got a little shirt straight out Clarksville, motherfucking. I got the CEO on that bitch. She got the co-CEO.
I like it. I like it. All right, Nate. So, tell people what you can of what they can expect from Nate the Train.
I'm fighting
coming
in
up.
June somewhere, in the country somewhere, in the city somewhere. You might not never heard of it. It might be a real big city, but just know I'm coming sometime in June.
Can you say who you're going to be fighting under? What promotion?
Oh yeah, definitely. We fight M1.
M1.
I'm staying with M1. The plan is to try to get big, man. Before you go to the UFC, get that basic 10 and 10. I'm trying to get big. Like look at what's Justin how you say his last name? Gaethje.
Yeah.
Man, he transferred over getting paid good, getting good matchups.
Well, he's a
Sometimes you might be able to beat some of the guys that's good, but some of the guys that's coming up might be good, and that's how they mismatch you. You know what I mean?
Justin
and some people get a
Gaethje's-
fast track on decent matchups, and that's the thing, get the matchups. Be a dream for the promoter, be a dream for like easy on the camera. You know, be able to talk. All that shit matters, you know what I mean?
but I mean, you probably have witnessed
fight your
this
ass off.
in the fight game. You have
And then
so
fight harder and more.
Right.
But in
You
the
like
fight,
hard fights? Look me up, Nate the Train. Any
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, they're gonna
There's
see
only
it.
one.
Here in a
just
minute, we're
looking
about
on
to
now.
watch one of your
I like to
fights.
finish fights. 67% finish rate.
He's killing it. We're gonna watch one of your fights here in just a minute. With the fight game, when you show up on fight night, right? You shouted out your team, but from what I understand, like I just know from I only get to train like 1-2 days a week, and
Yeah.
I'm in no way a fighter.
Yeah.
It's a selfish sport.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people sitting behind the scenes.
It's crazy how selfish of a sport it is, but at the same time, how like
Selfless.
nah, it ain't. You know what I mean? It's like damn. You
'Cause I mean,
realize
think of all the
a bunch
people
of
you're doing it
really
for.
emotionally involved in this shit, bruh. You know what I mean? You realize it's like when I step up on the scene and it's a night that we step up on, like you're talking about, when I show up to the venue, I know that no matter what is going on the planet, there's a group of people tuned in. Nothing else matters to them.
I was one of those people.
You know what I
last
mean?
time.
Yeah, for sure.
I was.
Hey, they might be doing this, but nothing. It's like a holiday, man. To them people that love me
people
like
that
that,
care about you.
when I'm in there, when I'm walking out, they feeling it. You know what I mean? They shaking, bro. They got to feel it up. That's what I do it. That's what I do it for. They emotionally involved, man. When I take a punch, they take it. They feel it. Ooh, like they playing a damn like. You know how sometimes you play like a
Right.
video game,
So,
like that, man. They
You'll get
in
to
it.
see it.
And that's kind of how you feel like when you get knocked down, bro. It's that's 1,000 people getting back up at one time, pushing me up, pushing me forward.
And you'll see it when we watch it.
You know
I'm
what
sure
I mean?
my reaction will be
But
similar.
really, it's about a group of 20 that really drives me. A whole family. They all about a group of 7, 8, 10 of them just sitting in one room, watching their TV, played off a little iPhone hooked up to the
Is
thing.
that how
You know
they
what I
watch
mean?
it? The family.
On the app, the M1 Global app. Download it now. You know what I mean?
Plugging.
Is that how they watch it? They all
Yeah,
have
baby, you
it around
download
one
that
phone?
M1 Global app, baby.
That's
You
how I
can
watch
watch
it.
all my fights.
Now-
Hey, M1 Global is probably, I would say, I'm not gonna be selfish. Top 5 promotion in the world.
Oh, for sure.
Tell me who. I mean, you got UFC, you got Bellator, you got one, and it's kind of like a throw up. Who's next?
M1.
So we'll get. Say there's a 4th that's even better.
No.
These top 5. You feel me?
M1.
I'm just saying, just give it up. You know,
Sure, space.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, and the UFC.
Somebody
owns
might be like,
M1.
nah, this could who they've been around for 20 years. It was their anniversary last year. What other promotion besides UFC? 20 years.
It's been around that
And
long.
the
Think about it.
The UFC owns M1, right? So they're always.
I
gonna
wouldn't
push
say
them.
all they
Oh,
own
don't?
it or nothing
Oh, I
like
thought
that.
they
They
did.
have a partnership
Okay.
or something.
Well,
I
that's
wouldn't
always
say,
gonna
I don't
help.
know. I'm not involved in
Okay.
that. That's the big timers right
Okay.
there, baby. That's that's above my pay grade, I'd say. You know what I mean?
Well, fuck 'em then. All right, so
Yeah.
here's something that shocked me when I first met you, as the M1 featherweight champion of the world. You're one of the seemingly most simple, easygoing people.
Man, I tell people all the time, man. You live a boring ass life to be exciting as a motherfucker for one night. You know what I mean?
So,
you live in you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's like you think I'm out here with you. You think I'm out here doing all this because you see this one glimpse, but really everything's focused, laser, tunnel vision for one night.
With your
you mark it on the
training,
calendar. You know, tonight is the 46 nights left. You know what I mean? Or 33, and then it's like damn 5.
what's that like for you?
Next night, bitch. You know what I mean? It's go time.
Yeah.
And you know, you always gotta be ready to go. You know what I mean? The thing about a good fighter is, or any kind of thing, you gotta be good when you don't even feel like doing it. Sometimes like, man, fuck, man. You want it one-on-one, it's like, damn, we here, all this other shit, man, they over here with this nonsense. Damn, we fighting, ain't we? You know what I mean? Then you just get hyped, you know what I mean? You gotta, boom, boom. Sometimes you're not ready, bro. Sometimes you don't want to do it. A lot of guys break. Fear drives people, bro.
Are you talking about on fight night?
Yeah, man. Some of these guys out here just get broken, bro.
And we're about to witness that as well.
Some of these
We're
guys
gonna watch
to
some-
walk out, man. It's crazy how many tough grown men I've seen just not be just worry themselves to death, man.
Well,
It's hard, man. When it's all on the line, the little red dots blinking, and the little right hand corner, and there's somebody over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's crazy. Oh shit! Oh,
You
the
notice
crowd.
that a lot? Like, cause for us at home, like I watched your last fight.
I'm just a ham, bro. Is what I've always been called. A straight ham.
But are you very conscious
Yeah.
of the fact that someone's in your shit going like this right before
That's
staring
the
across the
exact
dude
reason
that's
I
about
do
to
it.
kill you?
That's the exact reason I do it. Think about this. Who's the champion of the world
You
in
are.
1932?
Oh.
Who was the world champion in 1903?
I don't know.
Who was the world champion in 1823?
No, couldn't tell you.
We ain't got no footage of that, baby.
Yeah,
Right.
There was some bad dudes back then. Where they at? We don't remember. We don't know them.
yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
capture everything.
So okay.
You could be on the internet and type in Nate the T, and I might pop up. You be like, hey, curious. If you are curious, type it in, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
let me ask you this before I lose it. When this is all done, when the fighting is done and everything's over, what's one thing you want people to know, like why you did it?
I don't know, man. It's just like, it's what I do. It's what I am. I found out that this is what I am, and it's kind of, I don't know if I found it or it found me,
I've heard.
but I know that this is what it's all about, man. For me, hey, I don't know nothing else, bro. I've been preparing since the 3rd grade for something physical, ready. You know what I mean? That's all I know. I've had a little job here, but a little job there, maybe a little something. Nothing really serious. Take off when you want. Nothing like crazy. You gotta do what you're told.
Nothing corporate.
I've never been like that, so it's always been like freelance type shit on your own, all shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So this is the last question I'm gonna have for you, and then if Logan has any questions, he can ask you. For me, what does a typical day for Nate the Train look like? From the time you wake up,
Man.
what time you waking up? What's the typical day look like for a champ?
Alright, so typical day for me is I get up in the morning, right?
Mhm.
Then I tend to my garden. First off the rip. You didn't know Nature Train got a beautiful garden. Nature Train has a very nice garden. I do it with my
Food or flowers or mix?
man, vegetables, baby.
Vegetables.
See, me and my Oma, which is my wife's mom,
Wife's
friend, she's my Oma. I've been knowing her, I mean, me and my wife's been together for
Since high school.
12,
right?
13 years now, you know what I mean? We've been married almost for 6 next month, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my mom, bro. And we farm. We call ourselves small farmers. So in the morning I get up, do my little farming thing, out there in the garden, chilling, doing what we do, talk, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? She does her thing, boom. Then I go grind. It's that simple. Throughout the day I grind, do other shit.
You mean workout?
Just grind, man. We getting it in, working out,
Yeah.
putting in work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Clocking in, doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Doing, you know, want to be a professional athlete. You know what I mean? What you gonna do?
Go work out.
Do some shit to make
So
you
you
fast.
typically
Do
work
some
out
shit to make you
2
strong. Slam some shit, punch some shit, kick some shit,
Right.
wrestle.
You work out
It's
2
pretty
to
much
3
it.
times a day, typically, right?
So we're gonna talk about top secret information right there. But if you want to see a little glimpse on
Of how
on
often you train?
YouTube or anything else, just type in.
They can't give away the trade secrets.
Oh, okay. Can't
Can't
give away any.
Nah, man, I grind. So usually I just grind 2 times a day.
Yeah.
But then I do some kind of, you know, I figured out this. If you push it too hard, 2
Yeah.
times, you know, 2 times too hard. I'm not talking about like I'm working out. I worked out 4 times a day.
You're grinding.
I worked out. Yeah, I worked out for 3 hours in a row. Bitch.
He's in there
You
killing.
couldn't make it 25 hard minutes, you know what I mean? What
Now
you
that-
talking about? You don't know shit about grinding. You know what I mean? You put that hard work
Yeah.
in, and then you do some kind of recovery, and then you put that hard work in, man.
Right.
So again,
You
if
got
you
your
want to see what we're
teamwork,
talking
you got your
about,
strength and condition, bro.
And
You
I'll-
want to be an athlete, you want to be a badass fighter.
yeah, I'll try to put it in. There's a video on his Instagram at Nate the Train where he's hitting a bag and your coach is holding a bag, and I mean Nate's pouring sweat.
Man,
How
right.
heavy was that bag? 100 or 200?
I think that the one you're talking about,
It's
yeah, we got the
massive.
big bag. It's 100. I mean, it's a 200.
200 is a big
Yeah,
one.
Big boy
And
bag.
Nate's
We
kicking
brought
this
it
thing
in,
ass,
bang on
going for speed,
Yeah.
and then you
That's
can
my
go.
boy Angel the Tall, man. He's been with me for a long time. Yeah.
You can go and watch like a hobbyist in MMA like me hit a bag and you're like, oh yeah, it's not the same. You're like,
Yeah.
there's a very massive difference between
just-
somebody who
Yeah.
lives for this and will die hitting that bag, and me who's like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to burn off some Wendy's, dog. I'm
Man,
not-
it's like anything else. You get a craft. I mean, shit. I can't paint no picture, but I bet somebody out there can paint a badass picture because they mastered that craft.
Right.
And then you start fighting. What you gotta do? You gotta
What do you
master a
do
couple
besides
things.
gardening in your free time and your spare time?
Anything my wife tells me to do, man. You know what you do, Cam.
I do.
Lights, cam, action. It's like, baby, you got a day. All right, yeah.
You have time to do that as the champ. You have time.
Yeah,
to be
man,
Like,
if you
oh
didn't
yeah,
have
I
time
guess
to
I gotta go to
see-
Hobby Lobby.
You
You
gotta make
crazy.
time. You gotta make time for that one.
Boy, I wouldn't be the champ if I didn't have time for that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's one thing I've noticed for real is when you, and Nate, if you want to tell a struggle of yours, you can. For me, when I cleaned my shit up and I got my life together, it was
Yeah.
because I met somebody who was very stable and was like, look,
Yeah.
you're going to clean your shit up. I'm going to deal with it for a little bit, but if
Yeah.
you keep doing the shit you're doing, I'm not dealing with you anymore.
Yeah.
When you got a woman that kind of holds everything together for you, you really try hard not to fuck
Yeah.
that up. You try real hard not to.
When I'm always getting mad and shit, hating on all the single people, like, bitch, you don't even got nobody that love you enough to marry your ass. Boy, what you doing? Going to sleep every night, damn, by your damn.
You guys been married for like 13 years?
No, we've been married. We'll be married in May. 6 years. This
Oh,
year.
okay, so half the
we-
time.
Yeah.
You've been together for about 13.
So we got together in high school and then.
So me
high
and my
school
girl,
sweethearts.
so high
You
school,
married?
Same thing, no, but
You ain't got nobody damn love your
He's
ass.
3 years. We've been together 3 years.
But you ain't got
3
nobody.
years twice. Two
really?
different times. 2 different times. Yeah.
How many times have you watched the fight that we're about to watch?
Man, you'd be surprised, man.
I was gonna ask you.
Have you ever sat down and watched it and commentated it from your perspective as it was happening? Like you're about to do?
Man, I just watch it get hyped up, man. You know what I mean? You like to watch it a little bit,
So,
but it's like, man, you don't watch it
because-
too much. You
because
over
I
watching
know-
it getting all obsessed
Can't buy
and shit.
your
You know
hype
what I
too
mean?
Because I know the level
Getting
of
obsessed.
the
But
hype.
hey, look at this. But really, just, you know, you did it. You was remember that. You gotta see it sometimes to really, man, you don't remember everything happened. You in there fighting your ass off. I was like, what? Okay, I was. Okay, I hit him with that too? And like, damn, I got my ass punched. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I did get my ass punched, didn't I?
So I might ask you a few
A
questions.
good fight's like life. You know what I mean? You see some this, you see motherfucker grow. Oh shit, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Back
this-
high, you know what I mean? Like live, carry on. You know what
This
I mean?
fight is a roller coaster for sure,
Yeah.
especially if you're a fan of Nate's. So I'm gonna start the fight. You're gonna tell me from the. I think it
It's
starts.
pretty long. It's 3 rounds. So if y'all want to sit here and watch,
Yeah, they're gonna sit here and watch 3 rounds. And I mean, they can turn it off if they want, but that's what we're gonna do. I think it starts from you walking out. So I want
Alright.
your. What are you thinking the whole time
all right, let's go through.
You
it.
ready? Let's
Y'all want
do
to
it.
see it with the Nate the Train edition
with the champ?
podcast?
Shout it out
Road to
again
Redemption.
at Nate the Train.
Oh yeah. If you're interested in following anybody, you
At
don't have
Nate the
nothing else to
Train.
do.
So here it
Are
is.
you on the computer
Don't
or
let me-
iPhone?
I got a couple
Since we're not gonna get in trouble,
later on.
That's my boy right there. He got that voice.
so right now you're sitting backstage.
M1's so cool, man. Shout out to M1 Global, man. If you never seen their fights, download the app, the M1 Global app.
So right now you're sitting backstage. You're kind
Let me
of.
see right now.
You're just hopping around.
Oh no, right now I'm already peeking. I'm looking at old buddy like, yeah, you gotta go out first, old ass boy. We fighting in a little bit. Oh, this ain't it.
This is your promo video. This is why you're still standing backstage.
Nah, this ain't that fight.
This is Alexander.
Nah, this is Victor. Right
This is
here.
Victor.
Yeah. That's a good ass fight too. If
That
you're
is
on
a
the
great
internet,
fight.
look
We
that
just
one up.
watched
That's a
that.
good ass fight. Pretty much any fight I put on is a good fight.
I just watched that.
I'm putting on good fights.
Oh, good.
If you like good fights, I'm the guy for the job.
One of the coolest things, Nate, I think you ever said to me when I asked you, because I had just started training right here, Andre.
Yeah, you echo.
I know it's because here,
Till I come in.
there, good. Audrey,
Andre, yep, that's it.
but that's not.
Oh
him.
no, that's not. Hold on, let me see.
They got too many things in him. What
How
about this
many
one?
down?
Battle of Atreyu.
That's
it.
me. Yeah, that's it.
That's not him.
No,
though.
that's not me.
This is
That's
him.
not it.
This is him.
Is that me? That's just a promo. I think it was too violent for them to show on the internet.
No, we have it. I've watched it probably 20 times in a wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, it was just a normal fight. It was me. Let me go scroll here. Did you type it in?
Yeah, you versus Andre Leslie. I've seen it. Let me go to M1's page.
But you ain't got that app, do you?
Yeah, we got the app, but you can't use it. Oh, well, I have it on my phone.
You gotta plug it in. Have you ever watched it on the this before?
There was one fight on M1 that recently that I was really interested in, but I can't remember who it was.
Well, what I was going to say is one of the coolest things I ever heard you say when I first started rolling jiu-jitsu.
I always say some cool shit.
You do. Is
Sometimes.
I came in, you were
I
showing.
always sometimes say some cool shit.
You were showing me how to do a leg kick. You were trying to help me because I had posted a video. And then I asked you a question about jiu-jitsu, and I said, well, Nate, I got stuck, and I got fucked up in practice this morning, and I got stuck on the ground, and I was like this. I said, help me, what should I have done? And you said, I don't know. And I said, well, you got stuck on the ground during that fight. How did you get up? You said, I don't know, I was on the ground. I just knew I had to get up, so I got up.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's what
I was like, I guess that
made.
I said, that's the difference between Nate and myself, is I'm sitting there going, all right, if I put my hand like this, and I'm thinking too much while he's going,
right.
I'm getting punched in my face.
Here's
I
the
need to
thing.
stand
Go out
back.
there and get yourself in a fight, a real fight, and then you just reacting, and then transaction, and then it's straight action. And when Global's what happens, you can download that app.
Did you just do that on the spot?
On
He
the
just
spot,
He just
baby.
rhymed like 6 sentences in a row on the spot.
Rhymed it. We're here live.
Can you rap, Nate?
Man, everybody used to rap. I ain't rapping
Sure,
songs
freestyle,
now,
a little
man.
freestyle, everybody.
Alright, so
Yeah.
look, so here's what we're
I
gonna
tell
do.
you what, man, I will hit a rap if Cam hits a rap.
I'm not hitting
and
a
if
rap.
Logan hits a
I
rap.
can tell you right now. I'm
We'll
not
all
hitting
hit a rap.
Here's what we're gonna
You
do.
can tune in, hit a rap too.
Even though we don't.
It's the rap challenge. Anybody talk shit from now on, they gotta rap on the spot.
You gotta rap out. You gotta rap out of that.
We're not gonna get Andre. We're gonna get Victor. So
Man,
you're
where's
gonna watch.
Andre at,
You're
man?
gonna watch. I don't know what.
They
happened.
They got
it somewhere. I know.
They
'cause
got
I
one
watched
that's
it.
sped up though, the action packed version.
Mm.
It's on YouTube, I think.
I just play the whichever one's at the top.
Andre highlight. How about that? We'll go through the fucking highlights since it's gonna be weird about it. That doesn't. Even
Man, hold on. Just type in my name, put in the highlight, then the new highlight, then. This one is this the one? Type. I think this is.
This is your
man.
newest one.
Man, click on that for the people, man.
There you go.
That's not the newest one.
This is the one I thought they played. No. The promo was. This is not a touchscreen. You think we got that kind of money here at the Road to Redemption podcast?
But I do.
Nate, I was gonna say.
No, I play out broke. Hey, we're all.
You said, but I do.
You think we're Nate the Train
Oh
over here?
my
I wish,
God.
man.
The champ money? Alright.
We got a little touch screen. It ain't really, but it's a different kind. You probably got a better computer. I'm just playing with. I'm just pulling you leg.
Where we at?
Nah, you way
Donate
out. It's
now.
probably all at the front top. Yeah, everything's gonna be up front.
I'm saying Victor's the only one that's showing right now. When I typed
So,
in
type
Andre's
in-
name, that promo
look.
popped up.
See, because you typed in my last name, just type in Nate the Train. I've
Alright,
been saying.
that'll train.
I've been trying to get that to come up. Like that's what I've been trying to get.
Just use Nate
Like
the Train.
Nate the Train.
Don't
I've been
use
trying
his-
to make that catch.
Right.
Because it rhymes. It sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
amazing.
like lights, cam, action.
But
It
look.
sounds good.
But look,
And you killed that one on the spot too.
You know what I mean?
we got almost the
So
same.
that's why I try to go with Nate the Train. Nate the Train. That's why I was telling the machine.
The
Oh,
machine.
but I was like, hey, look. That's why I tell all the announcers and shit. Please, man, when I'm doing some cool shit, and y'all about to say Landwehr, just say Nate the Train.
Alright.
Leave
You know
the
what I mean?
Landwehr out.
Just say Nate the Train. Because you know, a lot of people, they'll just say the last name. Like any sport, it's like,
Right.
you don't go by your first name.
You go by your.
You go by your last name. Landwehr on the, whatever,
Right.
you know.
Alright,
That's
so here you
serious
go.
Landwehr.
This is what comes
So
up.
that's how the announcers do it. Blah, 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 Landwehr. So I'm trying to make it pop. Like
This is
right.
what people are searching. This is what they're
Train.
finding right now when they type in just Nate the Train. We checked this one.
All right, here, I'm with it.
I'm saying, if I type in
No,
Andre's
you
name,
should.
it'll show that promo, the most recent promo of you. This is on YouTube.
Click on this one, then.
So I gotta restart it. So this is what the people will see.
Just the hell with it. Yeah, this is a good one. I don't know if this is a new one.
This is not the most recent.
I always want to do that like the Rock, man. I was like, I'm gonna hit that.
So you do
man.
have a rock influence.
Man,
To me-
who didn't watch WWF, man? Stone. That's why I want to do the Stone Cold click the beers. Yeah, turn it down. Spit the water up in the air. I almost knocked
Like
him
when
out
Ron
on
with the
that.
chalk.
Yeah.
What made you grow the hair out?
Man, I just used to have long hair, man. And it
How
looked
long
cool
did you-
when
how
I
long?
plaited it out. My wife would braid it up before the fights and it became a thing, but then I just cut it off, man. It was time
Just
to-
one day since.
I kind of got it shaggy right now, but usually I rock a clean fade when I fight from now on. So
Usually
I
you
look
have a
real
big
handsome.
mustache.
That's what another goal of mine is, to be able to look back, like when I'm 60, if I make it to 60 or 70, like, damn, look at, hey, cleaned up, bronzy,
Looking nice.
looking bronzy, looking muscular and shit, hit the backflip. Like, man, you can talk about the shit you want, I did it, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 I was there, you know what I mean?
What was it
I
like the
remember
first
doing-
time you hit the backflip off the top?
Bronze as an amateur, man. I just was knocking people out for a while, man. Like, I got 8 knockouts as a pro, but I got some more knockouts as an amateur. know
You
what I
have a
mean?
very similar career to Conor McGregor.
I mean, he did his thing, man. I don't even know him, but I just know of him. And if you ask me, he did his thing. I'm just trying to do my thing, you know what I mean?
He has an interesting relationship with
Papa Twin,
Conor
that's cool.
McGregor.
I posted a review of his whiskey to my YouTube channel and to my Instagram, and he shared it and followed me on Instagram. And then sent me some merch, sent me these hats, sent me a few hats and some t-shirts and
That's cool.
stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Good with going over the Victor fight.
man, yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it.
Click on it, man.
Let's do it.
Let's go to this brutal battle. Victor. You can watch that old Primetime Townsend fight, too.
It's your old fights, man, I'll tell you. Alright, you ready?
I guess I did have
So here
somebody
you go.
go on here and pimp it out, so when people really do type in Nathan Train, they see all kind of cool shit.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You hire your boy here. And I
Is
take
that
care of
how
your
they do
social
that
media.
though? How do you
Yeah.
make it? How do you make it to where?
You hire
So
people that take care of your social
Yeah,
media.
we would
create content
make a
for
bunch
you.
of content for you. Make a bunch
Man, I
of
ain't trying. How do I make it? Like if how do I make it to if somebody types in Nathan Train, I know what they gonna see. Can you do that?
Yeah, I mean you can
Can you
control it.
influence like what's
Yes.
popping up when they type your
a
name?
little,
Yes,
like
but
if
it's
you were
very
creating your own
expensive.
well, I think what he's saying is that if you were creating your own
Like if somebody Google me, what's popping up? Can you
it would,
influence
it would
that
depend
somehow?
on it would depend on what's popular.
Whoever's
So just
investing the most money to market you. at
So
that
what
time.
about YouTube? Can I influence the way if somebody types in Nathan Train, what video will be like blah blah blah? Like first, second,
Not-
third.
You can
Not
because you can sponsor videos or like on your Google. If someone
You
just
can a little bit,
Googles
but-
Nate the Train, somebody M1 probably right now is
Yeah.
paying money to market your name. So that way when people type in Nate the Train, that traffic is funneled somewhere. M1's probably doing that. So it's if you type in Nate the Train, you're probably going to see the first 4 pages are all going to be
Yeah, on
M1.
Nathan. But you know what you gotta do to see that?
Or YouTube. You might
You know
have
what you have to do to see it on M1?
What?
You gotta download that M1 global app.
But no, I'm saying right now. if
Right there on your smartphone.
So look, right now, go to my phone, go to Google, and just type in Nate the Train.
Yeah, how do I influence that? though?
That's you have to hire somebody that does something called SEO, which
Or is this no influence? It's people, whatever people
It
looking up
depend-
more
It really
pops
depends
up.
on what's
Or
popular.
get-
Yeah,
or-
that's really what it is. So really, what you would be trying to do is influence.
Create as many fake accounts as you can.
Or
so
you know
like,
what's
that's how they do it. Just
no.
create a bunch of fake accounts.
or you know it's easier. You go into a bigger or a different promotion and you knock people the fuck out, and people
Yeah,
go, "Who's this
that's
guy?"
true, too.
And they go, "Oh shit, Nate the Train." Is-" So look, that's what pops up. Your face and 4
I guess the
videos
new-
of you is what pops up as soon as you Google your name.
Okay, that's cool right
The
there.
same videos that just popped up when we did this. So now look, you're
I
in the
think
back.
the other
Your
ones,
camera's
because
running low on battery.
my boys,
Is
the
it-
Duckets, they did a, it might just be on Facebook. Is that possible? Shit can only, videos can only be on. I thought that he posted on
So
Facebook.
alright, here you come.
I
There
try
you
to have
go.
a cool walkout every time. Watch the walkout, guys.
Big dog. Throwing shirts, right? Throwing Nate the Train shirts.
I can't wait to do some shit like this again, if you know what I mean.
Now, is this something M1 knew you were gonna do, or you just started doing
Man,
it?
that's what I'm doing, man. Could you imagine a little kid being able to do this shit? They would do the same shit. Like I tried, you know what I mean? I tried to do some shit that I seen.
When you think,
Could you imagine? Remember when he was a kid, you seen Triple H with the water and shit. You know, The Rock pulled the thing off. He stepped back, spit the in the hand, hit him with it.
Right.
Ric Flair hits the smack to the chest with the fucking strut. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You got the Stone Cold. Could you imagine if you stunned somebody live fight, bruh?
you're doing what you.
Like, bro, if you landed a mean front kick, because it could be almost possible, but it had to be the coolest shit that ever happened. Boom! And then hit with a stunner. But they lock up to choke that ass real quick, trying to be a showsman. That's my worst fear right there.
So here you go.
Knock somebody down, like, get your ass up, and they come and beat me up.
In the fight with
Risk it, you know what I mean? I got a bad habit of trying to make a show out of everything, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about for fans.
having fun.
Why not just go to the movies or go out to eat?
In your most recent
Spend
fight.
that money. I mean, everybody ain't making a lot of money. There's people out here, you know what I mean? You only got so much money, you got $1,000. That's really only 10 things you could do for 100. You know what I mean?
So you're fighting at 145 in this fight, correct?
Oh yeah, featherweight division.
What are you weighing when you walk into the cage at night?
That's a top secret.
Is it? Really? Okay. I didn't know that was a competitive thing.
That's a top secret.
Cause you look about the same. I mean, body type, face. You look.
But I tell you what, Nate, the train is all natural though. Not like these other cheaters down here, man.
It's your boy TJ Dillashaw.
Man, everybody's on juice, man. I'm just thinking to myself all the time how much I work out and how much I do shit. And it's like, how do these guys, I mean, some people just be looking jacked, but it's like, man, how do you just, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I can tell you.
I'm out here grinding, man. You ain't supposed to look like that.
We're gonna cut this off here in a second because I want Nate to tell people what he's thinking when he's walking in here. So right now, what's going in your mind?
I'm just thinking, really? I'm thinking what? Because I do the little thing, you know what I mean? Just.
So
The thing about the thing is, it's like you just gotta have a couple golden moments, bro. If you do try some shit.
Have you already looked at Rob, your wife, and everything? Have you already looked at her and just?
I mean, I've been
hey,
sitting in the
good?
cage because he still got to come out.
Sure. So I'm
But
saying.
now, guess what? I'm the champ, baby.
Yeah.
They waiting on me.
Yeah.
They all gotta wait on me, make my sweet walk, baby. This gonna
That's
be a
right.
nice
We're watching the
walkout.
big.
If you want
I
to see the
keep
walkout,
forgetting we're not watching the Andre.
you can download that app or you can go on YouTube.
And that's what they. So download the M1 Global app. I bet I could pull that up. If I go to m1global.com and sign
That's
in,
what
I can go to Nate the
That's what I've
Train
been saying.
as a fighter.
He has.
I've linked it. I must have linked it. I should have got paid for every one of them links. Probably.
Yeah.
Call you people and tell M1 that they owe you a check.
If somebody's watching this, they get me into a movie, I'll play anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could try it.
He'll
At
plug
least. It might not be good, but I'll try. I could just be the guy sitting like this. I'll just be an extra.
Alright, so right now,
You know what I mean? I can sit.
I feel it.
Couldn't you sit though?
Yeah, why not?
Anybody, hey, if I gotta be that guy like this, and on the scene while somebody walks through and do
An
some
extra?
shit, I could do that.
Yeah,
You mean
why not?
extra?
Let me know.
Get you a little 10 grand real quick or
Yeah.
something.
I don't even need nothing. I'll come out for free for the first time just to get my toe in the door. Cause I never got my toe in the door nowhere. And I ain't open that bitch all the way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
which is what the people are about to see. So now your opponent's standing on the ground, he's about to get in the cage. What now is going through your head? Because you see him, he's right there, he's coming.
It's go time.
There he goes.
It's go time, man. It's go time, but I'm still thinking about, man, you know.
Are you talking to anybody right now, or you're on your own? in the
Oh
corner?
yeah, I'm just doing my thing. You know, I got my people right there. We talking back and forth. When
You
I
are.
talk. I mean, it's kind of like what you do. They talking to me, but every fighter different. You might not
Some
pay
people
attention
don't
to
wanna
what
be
you
talked
know what I
to.
mean. Some guys.
So this
get
is your boy
nervous.
here, right? That's about to announce you.
So at this moment, yeah, that's my boy. The machine's coming up. So at this moment, you know, you think about the fight, but also you think about, yeah, I'm about to do this and that. You know what I mean?
So you're thinking strategy.
I'm thinking about my boy Machine about to announce me out. I'm gonna walk out, man, be like this, raise my hand up, hit a spin, maybe act hype for a second, walk back to the corner. You know what I mean? Do your part for the show.
So when if
You know what I mean? Don't act in the corner, turn around, act shy. They want to see her. Yeah, see? Like, yeah,
Bounce
man,
around.
you know.
When
Oh, he's
if-
about to announce me. That's why I got it tatted, just so I can fight with it.
well,
I didn't get it tatted to
What's
wear
the
a
tattoo?
shirt. The
What's
train,
the train?
baby.
Of course.
Yeah,
What am I thinking?
Of course, baby. We there. I was telling him, man, make sure that banner tight, man. Make sure that banner nice and stretched out, baby. Come out. You know, you got to come out, do your thing, spin around, walk back to your corner. Because you can't fight right then.
Right. Yup.
Then you got to wait for your opponent. But guess what? I ain't got to wait now. I'm the man. After I come out and do my strut, we fighting. Because I'm the champ.
What about using... Do you try to make sure you don't use too much energy before the fight, like right before the fight?
Man, I don't think about none of that. It don't matter. There's like different levels of the fight. Even when you, it's like this. There's different levels to the fight. It's unexplainable though. If you ain't, it's like I could tell you about what it is, but you'll never know because it's unexplainable unless you do it. You've been there, walked it.
Right.
People, you know what I mean? Like it's different levels. You could be bad, ready to fight. You be in there going hand, but there's a certain moment where you take it to the next level. When that dog
So here I gotta ask you, at any point have you paid
when the dog comes out and it's the monster.
You're about
You
to
know what I
start.
mean?
At any point have you paid attention to the face that your face is up
Yeah,
there?
hyped up the whole time.
I think that's dope as shit.
I like to just hit that and look at myself on the camera. That's
With
one
the
thing I
lighting.
do. I can't wait to be an old man and be like, hey, look at that bicep, dog.
All right, here
Hey,
you
you
go.
do them curls.
Here you go, Nate. So take everybody through the fight.
I'm coming out, hit him with that little leg kick everybody's been hitting people with.
If you guys have never
Good
trained
kick.
any kind of MMA or Muay Thai,
Hit
I
me
can
with
tell
the
you
shit.
how bad
Feel
getting
it.
kicked in the leg hurts.
I fought 7 weeks before this, too. Trying to make a quick turnaround. I've been held up for a little bit, but I'm back at it.
So here
Soon.
you go. M1. So one thing about Nate that you guys will probably notice, you will never see him take a step backwards.
I just try real hard, man. I'm good. Don't get me wrong.
It's just it's a lot of
I'm good at fighting.
I
Like
just
I'm,
go in there and really give her hell.
Yeah, I'm really good at fighting though. Like I'm good at it, but I just try hard too. I hit hard, but it's not that I hit hard. I really swing
Yeah,
hard.
Right,
Let's
like
be
there-
real.
There's,
You know what I
there's
mean?
intention behind it.
It's
Yeah.
different. Like I'm really trying to punch somebody in the face. So
what
not,
do you-
like trying to do the
Right.
combo look cool. I'm
Right.
trying to punch him in the face hard.
Yeah, right.
What he just said is the big thing. There's a
And just
difference.
want to do it.
There's
you
a
know what I
thing
mean?
of trying really hard in
And it's in
life.
there trying my hardest, man.
I don't
Because at the
try-
end of the day, I'm just curious. I think I'm one of the best fighters in the world. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I agree with
I'm
you.
wondering if, you know what I mean? I'm just curious about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a little curious.
You gotta
Curiosity killed the cat.
test yourself.
So right now
Think
you're,
like, I'm pretty good. We'll
almost,
see how good I am.
you're almost 2 minutes in the fight. Nobody, you guys have gone back and forth a little bit. During the fight, you don't feel those.
Man, you feel it, but
Do
you
you?
don't feel it, but you feel it. You know what I mean? It's unexplainable unless you do it. Okay, I can
Yeah.
tell you, but I can't tell you, man.
So like for us,
You know what I mean?
but look, as a fan at home, so I'm sitting here watching this fight, and every time somebody gets hit, you're going,
This is what you do.
"Oh."
If you want to know how to fight, that's what I tell people, bro.
Here we go.
This is how you get ready, right? Go out to a track. Every time, run a lap. Every time you run a lap, have your friend smack you in the face with a brick, right?
Yeah.
And then run another lap real hard. Come around, have him smack you in the face with a brick. That's what it feels like.
That's all right.
You going. Your body's 100%, right? Like you like peeking out. You know what I mean? Redlining, and plus you getting hit, and you gotta finish somebody. It's finish should be finished. You know what I mean?
So here you go. Already right now, you guys have been trading with each other for a minute now. What are you thinking?
Try.
You pay attention to the time changes.
That's because I put the world in world champion.
Yeah, we-
these cats talk about their world champions.
We
They
don't
ain't
know
never been
where
out the
you're.
state.
We don't know where he's fighting
How
yet.
you the world champion of the world? Ain't even been out the damn this area.
Well, you've been out of this area.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't even been out the city limits.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Nate the Train. Go check him out. Go
Travel
watch his
often,
fights.
guys. Travel.
We're gonna be obviously we'll be following Nate's career. Stoked that we finally got him in the studio. We've been talking about it for a while. And yeah, Logan, give him your shout. We got a producer in the studio today. Logan, give him your Instagram and where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can follow @_area83 and @cinema83 for brand new business. I appreciate you for having me. It was great meeting you.
Yes.
As well. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
It's a good
Got you
time.
A lot of good stuff.
Very casual. All right, we're out of here, guys. Love you. See you.